And we live, baby.
And we live.
We showed it live.
Hey, now.
We're gonna let the congregation come in.
Stop talking with food in your mouth. That's nasty.
Jariel.
B.
Y'all
What
gotta
me
chill
do?
out. Don't start
I'm
already. We
back.
just got on here.
But you right. You absolutely
No,
right.
I'm
Hey,
right.
I'm gonna
You
hit
still
y'all with
doing
it.
it. Just shush. Shit.
Don't make
Shush. Shush
don't
and
make me
chew.
take off my belt.
All right,
We
If
give it
you
a
down
couple
in the
minutes. Bro.
comments, drop a wave. Let us know you're watching and shut it live. Shut it live.
Jariel, we're gonna go what at 15, right? We on time. So we go at
We
15.
on time. We ain't on color people time. We on.
Yeah,
Drop a wave. Let us know you're watching. Might even get a shout out. What you doing? What is that?
he
I'm at
shaking.
short. Hey, this instead of being Tony's, this Vonnie's. Got my lemon pepper chicken tenders, barbecue, no
Now we
fries.
all hungry tonight.
Huh?
I say now we all hungry tonight.
Hey, look.
I'm finna pop this
Don't
piece in the
tweet because
oven,
y'all
mid.
know why. Ah!
Got your Casbino.
Ah, let me
Listen,
shake
it's
it.
taco. It's Taco Tuesday, baby. And you know, Selena, what was she? Puerto Rican.
No, she was not.
Puerto Rican.
Pit
It's
Puerto
crazy.
Selena.
Rican.
No, she.
Wait,
Ho,
B.
ho, ho, ho! Y'all disrespecting Selena. She was
B,
not
did you
Puerto Rican. She was
press
Mexican.
live
She was Mexican.
on
She
other
wasn't Puerto Rican.
platforms?
Right.
Uh-huh. But
But
I
you
know
won't
that,
see him
but
on here though.
I
he
know we
called
but
ain't
her
gonna see it
Puerto
on her.
Rican.
but she was played by a Puerto Rican.
I mean, yeah, but I
First of
mean,
all,
who else they was gonna find that looked that good to play Selena?
both of you young men are teachers and y'all pronouncing things the wrong way.
I said it like that on purpose. Uh-oh.
Nah,
Good,
That,
good.
you
Look,
doing
y'all,
that.
hey, hurricane season.
That's them teacher respect.
But
Nah, I
first
got
off, hey, y'all gotta chill out because when we're not at when we're not at school, we don't necessarily have to talk proper all the time.
you sounded very proper there.
But that's because you said like I said, I don't give a fuck. All my students passing right now. Shit. So
right.
and I teach English. Fuck you talking about.
English. You teach Spanglish, goofball.
English, goddamn it. They know what time it is.
Yeah, nah. What up and say? If you're watching the live, drop your wave. Let us know you're watching and shut it live. Please,
Yeah,
shut it live.
I gotta
Damn, I
know.
had a little tripod.
Yeah, you had tripod like 3 weeks ago. We ain't seen it since.
You know
It got
what?
picked. It got picked up in the raid.
Let me go on my face.
Possibly. But hey, don't tell too many people that.
Oh, you're right. My bad. That was classified information.
What got picked up in the what?
It was a
You
joke.
you had to be there.
You had to be there.
clearly,
All right,
clearly
y'all.
you
I'm kind
wasn't
of
there.
traveling through different rooms in the house, so bear with me. I want to see if I actually have my tripod, and I'm pretty sure I do. We had a game. What bag did I have? It's probably in there.
Let the congregation come on in the room. Let me actually come out of here and shut it live myself.
It's probably over here.
Yeah.
Um, ooh, close, but no cigar. That's what my granddaddy always say.
Yeah, speaking of cigar, Jariel still got my cigar.
Look at that
Damn,
cigar.
from when we was out there,
Yeah, man.
That's
Mm-hmm.
insane.
we been flaying that up, gang.
Not you been flamed it up.
He included you in there. He said we, so that would involve you.
Oh, he speak. That's because he speaks French. Don't mind him.
Yeah, right. you
Don't mind him. He speak French.
You the one taught it.
Spanglish.
You the one taught it to me. So what you trying to say?
Oh,
I don't like that my camera is doing this. I'm gonna leave and come back. I'll be right back.
we'll be right back.
I'm on here chewing. I hope ain't nobody watching. Ex- Excuse
Oh,
my chewing.
you on my page watching my live. Like, how the hell they get this to work like that? I ain't never seen no live on Facebook like that. We exclusive. You was asking, and if you
Let me go.
wasn't,
Let
then
me go
just
share it
have
on my page real quick.
Yeah, we're
It's
gonna
gonna
go
mess your
ahead
camera up.
and get started in a couple minutes.
It's all good. I'll be right back.
Me.
They know I'm here.
We starting in 2 minutes. If you're watching, please drop a wave and shut a live. Let us know you're watching with a wave, so we can go ahead and give you a little shout out and shut a live.
Shut it up.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I know you just shared it. Why it ain't on my timeline?
I just shared it. It should be on your TL.
Or go to his page.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Bro.
I was trying to avoid that.
Damn, you ain't. Well,
Share the live. Share the live. Share the live. Share the live.
hey, share the
What's
live.
the word? I got my partner in here watching tonight. Hey,
What's
my
in
birthday was
chat?
this weekend too. Tell me happy birthday. Hey, grandma.
Hey,
Oh, I got to text her tomorrow. Wait a minute. Grandma
Eee.
said, yo.
did she say yo? I
Yeah.
know she didn't say yo.
Yeah, she said,
Oh my god.
yo. I.
Oh my god.
Sorry, yeah.
We got a lot to talk
I don't
about
want to talk
today, y'all.
about it.
Hope y'all ready. Hope
Hey,
y'all
Hey.
ma.
ready. See, people used to us coming on color folk time.
She
See?
said,
Yeah, we
you
on
are.
time today.
Ooh. Mm.
We on time today, y'all. We get better.
Dario, we started up.
What was that
That's what
last
life.
week? That
That's
was
what life
last
is
week.
about.
We went like an hour, a half hour over last week or the week before. One of them.
Well, we ain't doing that today. Are you ready?
Oh, well, I'll
Let's
be.
get it going. Let's talk about it.
All right, y'all. We got a lot to talk about today, so we're gonna hop right into it. So thank y'all for tuning in with us each and every Tuesday. It's just so much going on in the world. But we got a lot to talk about, so we're just gonna go ahead and we're going to make sure we just hop right into it. All right. So first topic of the day. Let's get into our politics. It's going on. It's as we get closer to the election, right? It's a lot of stuff that's going on. People are like, "Hey, who do we vote for?" You know, at the end of the day, you got to educate yourself. Well,
See,
this one man who educated himself,
yo,
and he made
Mike is on the. Ooh,
low.
Yo, Mike. Yeah, no, it's echoing on whatever it's on. Go ahead, B. No, not y'all. But how all y'all gonna go on mute? God damn. Slow host. So everybody just went on
What
mute.
about now? Can you hear me now?
I said T, not B.
Can you hear me now? Oh,
He
T.
said, T. We all heard. We all
Vaughn
heard
in it,
B.
Ty Vaughn or Vaughn. His name is Vaughn John.
Bond.
Anyway, as we get into
Don't
politics,
you ever in
y'all,
your life call me by
you
my
got to know
government
who
on
you're
ride?
voting for. This was this young man who basically went and did his own research and with his own investigation, he basically said that Kamala Harris is a fraud. Depending on where she at, that's how she is. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all watch the video, and I want y'all to see if it seems like she's doing code switching, and is that acceptable? Because I feel like I do it. I feel like a lot of us do it, depending on where we are. So let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and watch the video, and then we gonna come back and we're gonna talk about it as soon as I can find the video. I got my glasses on too. Damn. All right, here we go.
It's the girl Kamala.
Hello to all my divine nine brothers and sisters.
Then you had Southern Kamala.
We're going to do it again in 2024.
Now I want to introduce you to Senorita Kamala.
I love you back.
Kamala Harris is a de facto presidential candidate for all people. She believes in absolutely nothing, knows absolutely nothing about what she really stands for, has done virtually nothing over the past 4 years, but opened the southern border wide open to people who really do not care about or love this country. And since she is so fundamentally empty, she will be whoever she needs to be to pander to any audience that she's around. If she's around black people, she will sound black. If she's around Indian people, she will talk about her Indian heritage. If she's around southern people, she will affect a southern accent. And when she's around some Latinas, she she will get spicy and you will get Senorita Kamala. What you won't get is a presidential nominee who will tell you how she's going to make your life better, how she's going to secure the southern border, how she's going to bring down inflation, how she's going to make your groceries less expensive, and how she's going to make your gas less expensive, because she is a completely empty pantsuit that believes in absolutely nothing but her own personal power and wants nothing more than to use all of these communities that she's pandering to in her desperate attempt to become president. If you want somebody that believes in absolutely nothing, you can take your pick from Senorita Kamala, from Sister Girl Kamala, or from Southern Belle Kamala. You are guaranteed to get absolutely nothing in an America that gets even worse in the next 4 years, if you can even believe it. So choose your Kamala wisely.
He just had a southern accent when he entered the video, and he didn't have that. He sounded like an Uncle Tom when he
Did
first
y'all hear
started.
that, baby? He said, "Which Kamala do you want?" I think I want Senorita. We were just talking
First
about.
of all, she can't be a senorita because she married. She's a senora. So he need to get his facts straight. So basically,
Mm.
he would be wrong. His video was false because he can't even get his
You
facts
so
straight.
educated. I didn't even know it was nothing but two different.
No, a
Simple.
senorita
A
is a
O
person.
and the A.
Yeah, senorita,
Senorita
senora.
and a
One is
Serena,
married.
Senorito.
Yeah,
Like,
senorita would be a
like
young
Miss,
one.
like Miss and Miss.
Yes,
That sounds
like
like Dorito.
he ignorant. Number one,
Tito's and
he even say
T-Dies.
that because I'm gonna say this: gas prices are really low
Tatas
right now.
and TTs. Y'all know what
Gas
that is.
prices are really low right
In
now.
Florida, we don't. You know, he might not be from Florida.
I don't know, but I don't know.
Okay, for the carbon.
Mm.
Cosby in the building. We
Yeah, but
told
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah, he,
That's that Cosby Ulo.
from
yeah,
Mississippi.
yeah. He wasted his time. He didn't do research.
Oh yeah, you want comments? Because we got a lot of them.
It's grandma telling me happy birthday in 5 different languages. And she
Well,
told me
she
be nice to
also,
y'all.
yeah. So make sure you read that one and focus on that one, and make sure you operate in that. That would be very better if you did.
Well, you know
What?
what? But honestly, like
What?
but
Say
no,
it louder so grandma
but
can hear
no.
it.
Let's talk about it. Like, did she switch up her accent or no?
I mean, honestly, one of the teachers last week asked me to call the Chinese place, and before I knew it, I got on the phone, and they said, "How we take your order?" And I said, "Yeah, chicken fried white." And I said, "Ooh,
Oh,
ooh."
you
And
so ignorant.
they said, "Hang up." Everybody in the background hollering, and I had to hang up the phone because I didn't mean to. It just
So you're
naturally,
just trying to say, depending on who you're around, it naturally
it
pop
just
out.
naturally happened because you hear it all the time, and we low key do that on the side. So I mean, and then when you do it, it was an accident.
Well,
I,
I,
I I'm gonna have to agree with that because when you said it, I was like, because you feel me, like I'm a teacher, so a kid may be like, I gotta go to the bathroom, and I'll be like, well, go to the bathroom. So it's kind of like,
Y'all funny. Mama said we all do. Well, Dana said we all do it. Sorry, ma. Grandma said she code switch. I think that she talked about her 7 other messages she sent.
I just
But
feel like, I mean, I talk differently to relate to certain. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not talking like tea time when I'm out there closing real estate deal.
well, I agree. I mean,
Are you
yeah.
just fact
I
checking?
just feel like,
We all do it. We all do it in some way, shape, or form. I just feel like that and we're talented and what's that, biracial, multiracial enough to be able to do that, whereas most other races can't do that.
Mm.
Right.
I'm gonna have to snap for that one. That hey, I
Yeah.
love the way you put that together.
Well, we're gonna go ahead. We got a lot to cover, so we're gonna go ahead and go. That brings me into the next topic.
How many
So
times y'all act
Trump,
like Molly for Friday?
Trump says this is it, y'all. Trump will not be running for president again if he does not win this election. Rumors say that he may not even be in the United States. Um, so it's either we have the next election is how 4 weeks away?
Where we at right now?
About to be October, 4 or 5 weeks. When is the election?
About 6 weeks, probably.
November.
Okay, so either six, I'm sorry, that's right, 6 weeks away or 4 years of Trump. In 6 weeks, we probably never see Trump again if he does not be the president of the
Well, I
United States.
think I think that at least 60% of the world is fine with that.
Man, give me another stimulus. He could stay.
Well,
I ain't gonna say 60%. I'm pretty
well,
sure time go on long enough. Everybody is he gonna be in history like the rest of the presidents.
yeah.
That's how he
Vaughn,
is.
Guess who gave out a stimmy before Trump gave out a stimmy?
We ain't even gonna get into it today. The history teacher.
Right.
I just want to know Obama did. So for everybody who acting
I
like Trump
know.
was the first one who
I
did it,
Right.
they are ignorant.
We
the
on
most
limited time
recent
though.
stimmy when we
I'm gonna let
needed it.
y'all watch. I'm gonna let y'all watch the article about this, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna
We
talk
are the
about.
world.
I mean, will we miss Donald Trump? Is the question.
We are the world.
Not missing
Last
Donald
time
Trump.
we see Donald Trump, that's because in a very rare acknowledgement, he just revealed that if he loses to Kamala in November, then he will never be running for president again. So America now faces either 6 more weeks of Donald Trump or 4 more years.
All
Juicy.
right. So that is crazy. He won't. He dang. He gonna just leave us like that. That's
What?
that's crazy. He gonna take the Trump towers.
He
Will he even
finna
still
leave
own that?
anyway. If he don't make it, bro, he going to jail. The slammer. I got
That's
two
probably what, and people not actually
understanding what he's saying.
like processing that. He about to
If
go to
y'all don't
jail.
think about it, he's saying if y'all don't basically make me president, I'm gonna be a jailbird.
I'm going to jail for the rest of my
I never
life.
thought of it like that.
Crazy.
Yeah, I didn't either till I watched the video.
You
Nah,
remember
you
that
ain't either
scene?
until I said it, Dickle.
I said it first.
Oh,
No,
20
you
more
did not.
dollars in the jar.
Don't
Who
be
got
lying,
$20?
bro. Stop playing.
Hey, y'all remember watching Good Burger when they said the boy was going to jail? Kurt going to
Yeah.
jail, jail, jail. Same thing with Trump. Trump going to jail, 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 jail.
Well, speaking of jail, some say that gender reveals are getting out of control. Some of these people are doing a lot of things that in these gender reveals in public places. Let me finish because you ain't watched the video. In public places, and they feel that they should get jail time for it. Okay. And when you are out there and you're doing things in public and it's not right, or if it's even some people who go out and do these pranks, that
I
is
was just about to
illegal.
say, all them people should be in jail if that's the
Right.
case.
But what law did they break?
Well, who knows? Maybe they'll make one. Make sure we go out and vote. So, with that being said, you all, I mean, Jaria, you had a gender reveal. Let's talk about your gender reveal. Was it mild? How did you?
We had a football gender reveal. It was pretty cool.
That's
I
probably
mean,
why you had a boy.
yeah. I hope that's why I'm having a boy. I'm glad it was a boy and not a girl. She would have been playing football too. But anyway,
Uh,
I feel like gender reveal has gone to the extreme. But I mean, think about it. These proposals has gone to the extreme. Proposal. I mean, what they call when you get on the knee, marriage. These engagements, proposals. That's proposal, right? They
yeah.
propose. They doing crazy stuff too. Like all of these things that we not used to because we grew up in a way different time than these other kids and new parents and stuff like that. It's foreign to us, but it's breaking the internet for them.
Mm.
Same thing. I mean, same thing going to sports. I mean, the whole world. Y'all just got to just pay attention. Like what we grew up on in the early 2000s versus what these Gen Z 2020 and up kids is doing. It's a total different ball game. Like
Total different ball game.
everybody
Yeah.
looking for the next trend, the next viral video to go out. So and they getting it. They getting it. And honestly, shit, they a little they pretty what that called? What that called?
Successful.
Spontaneous
Yeah, they're very
Hmm.
spontaneous and very creative. So let's
and
go ahead
very
and watch
creative.
this. Watch this gender reveal. And I guess the question is that is it too much or no?
Wait! Wait! What you doing? Breathe! Do something! There you
Are you in
Hey,
the camera?
oh
Say hey,
my
ma.
boy.
What you
Are you in
doing
the
there,
camera? Say
boy?
hey.
Hey,
Bible,
hey,
turn him up, Bible. Let
hey,
go, Bible. Bible.
hey,
Oh, he got a
hey,
pacifier in the
hey,
mouth.
hey.
How that famous
That's a
ain't? They
big
would have said
boy.
that shit on Rogan.
There go Bible.
Stop
Never
playing with
told you.
baby.
Turn him up,
Hey,
Bible. Oh, look at the leg. Where
hey,
he going?
hey,
Where he going,
hey.
Bible?
Not under the
Bible.
ah. Okay,
So
so is famous having a baby? Is that what we being told?
No,
They just hired him.
he did that for a proposal. I mean, like
The
in it
gender
like
reveal.
a gender reveal. Yeah, I thought about doing that for mine.
So y'all gotta think about it. Like they going to the extreme of hiring somebody that's already got a platform on social media
Mm.
to
He probably know them. He
do
probably
this
know
for
them.
them. Even if he do know them, he ain't, I mean, if he is doing it for free, cool. But
Yeah, he
my
know them.
thing
I'm pretty
is
sure.
that's what I mean by creativity and spontaneous. Like they literally ain't nobody did that before, especially not with somebody that has a as big of a name as famous. I had to get that out my mouth,
Yeah,
but
I know that's my
yeah,
shit.
Okay,
you gotta
check this
think about
out.
it. That man is pretty famous.
Amos, famous Amos.
Yeah, so they didn't go went viral and probably got a check off that video already.
Mm.
Is,
Yeah, you
is that
can't knock the hustle. Can't knock the hustle. You know,
Ain't
I
knock it.
think
It's just it's the same thing we do, just in a different type of way.
that's a more recent video too. I thought he did
Mhm.
one of those before a couple years ago as well. Cause he
Possibly.
been famous. He been famous since I was in college, probably a little before.
Yeah.
So, and I'd have been out of school for about damn near 6, 7 years. So that's crazy, man.
Oh, you telling your age, boy.
Oh, baby, I like him old, wise, and smart. No, let me stop.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, he want a sugar mama.
You
Hey,
like
baby, cause I'm
Chris.
under 30, but I can get dirty. Now let me stop. I'm just playing. I got
Oh,
aunties on here. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just
oh,
playing.
was that your commercial to all the sugar mamas out there?
No, no, I got aunties on here. I'm sorry, y'all. Don't
Oh, you
whoop me,
want the
Mister J.
Ooh,
aunties?
well, you know what? That brings us to the next topic because we all love a good freak off. All right. So Diddy,
No, we don't.
we gonna talk about Diddy.
Whoa,
We gonna
wait,
talk
wait,
about
wait,
Diddy.
wait, 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 wait. Clarify that real quick.
He slid that in real quick, like we was having baby oil on.
Yeah, well, we've all used baby oil before.
Nope, I was allergic.
Really?
I was allergic. What about now?
I never tried it since.
All
Let's
right.
talk about
Well,
Diddy. Did he do it? Is
Did
well.
he
he?
Did he do
do it?
what?
Okay, so we got a lot to talk about with Diddy, y'all. So let's talk about it. So let's get into the case. Diddy is currently sitting in the jail because he's waiting on his trial because he was denied bail, and he put up $50 million in bail, and the judge still denied him. They're afraid that if he gets out, he's going to do what he's been doing: blackmailing people, threatening people, things like that. So they think it's safer to
Escaping.
If
just
I
keep
was the
him.
judge, I would have said, "Give me that 50 million."
I would
Yeah,
have
I
took
would have
that
took it too,
50.
but under the table. But anyway, so he is currently in jail, but since he's been in jail, he's there's a lot of stuff that's going out. There were so many celebrities at those parties, from Jennifer Lopez, which is one of his ex girlfriend,
Yeah, to Beyonce.
from Jennifer Lopez to Cassie to Jay Z to Beyonce to Justin Bieber to Usher to Tyrese to you name it.
DJ.
Every celebrity in the game, including Oprah Winfrey, has been to a Diddy party. So it's
Including
not
Beyonce.
abnormal. It's not abnormal for people to go to these Diddy parties, but um, it might be abnormal for some of them to stay after hours for the Freaknik. So,
Like
before we
Beyonce.
even get into that though, they just said that Diddy was the one that put the hit out on Tupac.
That shit
And this
crazy.
is allegedly, right? And they have a court case coming up about this. And if that is the case, y'all, that is crazy. So real briefly, anybody got something to say about that before I play the video?
He put the
Before
hit
you
out, but
play,
it never happened because he still got the $1 million.
so and then also, I'm just thinking hypothetically. Obviously, it didn't happen. Well, we don't know, but like, damn, you put a hit out on Pac, and then you was there when your boy Biggie got smoked.
Right.
Mm,
So really, is it karma? But that's a story for another day, because we can really get active. But
yeah,
I
as
just
it
think
goes.
that's kind of crazy that that would come up on Diddy's name when when Biggie died. You was right there. You weren't right there, but you was close enough.
Mm.
Mm.
So
Well,
possibly.
let's watch the video and we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about
Mm.
Oh,
$1 million to have Tupac unalived. Did y'all see this? Watch this. And we begin with that breaking news at the top of this hour. New court documents show that Dwayne Keefe D. Davis accused
hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs of paying $1 million for the killing of rap icon Tupac Shakur. According to the court documents, Davis claims Combs paid Eric Von Martin the money. He also says that Combs offered to set up a phone call with Terrence Brown, who was the driver of the car that rolled up next to Shakur and Suge Knight on September 7th, 1996, near the Strip. Now, Davis says that he was telling on himself and not trying to provide evidence against anyone else. He's accused of orchestrating the plot to kill Shakur. A trial date has been set now for sometime in November.
She ain't have to look like that.
Oh, girl.
Yeah, she could close her mouth.
So because y'all telling me after all this time when they blamed it on Suge Knight, they finally got all this new evidence. So I did some research on my own.
Oh,
Okay.
Diddy tried to buy BET, CBS, and NBC, MSNBC as well. So he had money to do so. So just the same thing that they did to Bill Cosby is the same thing they're doing to him. Because if you had all this information long time ago, why are people coming out of the woodworks now? So for me, it's very political. It's a stunt. And then
Okay.
you're saying, oh, Diddy got a whole long list, but you release the Diddy list, but you won't release the Epstein list.
ooh.
So at the end of the day, what's more important? At least Diddy didn't have people come to his party sleeping with little kids like they did at Epstein Island. So and then
Okay.
it's and the timing of this is what 6 weeks away from the election. So we spend more time talking about what Diddy did with baby oil instead of talking about the presidential election. Every
Come
year
on.
plays a distraction and we fall for it. It's the rabbit in the hat. So it's time
Eggs
for everybody to wake up.
Ding, ding, ding on the head.
on the head. I'm just
Mm.
gonna say I
Hey.
agree.
Well, speaking of head, 1,000 bottles of baby oil was
To the
involved.
head.
What? Like that's wild. Like, wait a minute.
You ain't never put no baby oil in your head and make it shiny.
No, you left that open for interpretation. You knew exactly what you did.
Yeah, I ain't never made my shit shiny with no baby oil.
Me?
Nah. Y'all
But
crazy if y'all ain't put a little baby oil in your hair on them
No.
waves. On them waves.
No.
Hell no, it wasn't baby oil, it was Murray's. Murray's was on my
Yes.
shit.
thick shit.
Murray's and baby lotion. Baby lotion.
Well, speaking of those 1,000
Pink
bottles
lotion,
of
whatever the
baby
fuck it was.
oil, let's just go over some of the things against Diddy. Okay, they also retrieved 784 dildos. That's why they needed so much baby oil. So,
Jesus.
um, we ain't even gonna spend too much time on this, but
Let's talk
Beyonce
Please.
about
and
it.
Diddy are, they're friends, just like Oprah and Diddy,
but
Usher and
but
Diddy.
Jay Z was best friends though.
Okay, well,
Come
anyway,
on.
Y'all remember when we talked about this on Tea Time, like maybe like a month ago, and we got shut down by somebody? But look at us now, bringing it back up.
well, that's just because it's reported in the news. Usher has wiped his entire Twitter history following Diddy, and they wonder why he wiped all that away.
You can't even
Next
do that
thing
shit.
is Kevin Hart wife. It looks like the FBI revealed that there's some very explicit footage with Kevin Hart in it, and P Diddy, and the wife is considering divorce. Now, I'm
I
just
mean, he ain't gonna come to Chicago next month no more.
yeah, but Tyrese has came out and he said that he's been at these Diddy parties, and a lot of other people have too. Tyrese also stated that he don't beat people down when he feels that they are already down because that is just simply not his character. So, with that being said, we love Tyrese. Tyrese make a lot of videos, but I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and let him tell y'all for himself, and we're gonna come back and talk about what Tyrese talking about.
To a Diddy party?
Yes.
And what was it like?
A Diddy party?
Is it like what they have in the media or
off the
completely
hook.
off the hook?
And whenever they went into the quote unquote alleged other section,
Yeah.
I was never there.
You were gone. You were gone.
That's like, I think in general, getting away from Diddy, and God bless him and whatever else he's dealing with, I don't beat people while they're down. That's just not who I am character-wise. No one can erase his legacy. Bad Boy Records and Faith Evans and Biggie and Craig Mack and 112 and total and I mean mogul. I mean, I don't know what all that other is going on or allegedly, but man, legacy is legacy, man. You know, surviving Neverland. Did that stop you from listening to Michael Jackson after the documentary came out? I don't know.
Oh, did he have a point? All right, y'all. If y'all are down there in the comment sections, Denzel's going to go ahead and read them out.
No, I'm not. I can't pull them up. But there is a lot
You
of
are pulling
comments.
them up now.
No, look, there are a lot of comments in the comment section right now.
Let me help you.
So they're not populating on the screen, and we do not want to sound like Fox News.
All right, y'all. So Cooper said, unless it's his. Come on, you got him right there now. I can't do production and everything else. Shit, y'all got it.
Well, we got to go way before then. They got my your mom said it sounds like a sacrifice to me on Biggie part, and then Sandra
Damn.
Johnson said he hit it, and then mom said facts, and then grandma said they were oily, and then my Brooke said, "Vaughn, you so country,"
uh,
and
Yeah,
and
we are
then
not
Pop
getting the
said
comments on our side at all.
there was an alleged video that showed a kid at the Diddler party, my boy, and he was recycling. Recycling what? The baby oil or the dildos? Which one? All right. Grandma said, "Stop! I don't have an ID for this conversation unless it's his baby mama."
Ooh, I'm up today.
Boy, she said, I looked at my wrist. I got time today. All right, and then Ma Brooks said,
You can tell you be with the kids.
Ma Brooks said they love that alleged word.
Mm. I feel like getting to the Tyrese situation, I feel like it was a lot of celebrities like Beyonce that had been there, but they left before all that. That wasn't it.
Allegedly.
Hold on now. I
Allegedly.
heard Beyonce stayed.
Bro,
she
Beyonce
was
probably
there.
had
She
tours or
was
something.
there.
She was
I'm just
there
saying.
because Jay-Z is his best friend. So it's quite funny if you match them up, right?
Look, I put it like this. Look, this here. I'm gonna say it like this. Troy, if Troy at a party,
Uh-oh.
if matter of fact, I put it like this: if you at Troy party, you gonna leave before the whole thing? Don't leave now, no, don't leave now.
He pulling a Beyonce. He
I
leaving
said
before the
what I
party
said.
over.
First
Look,
of all, y'all not finna.
for those that don't know, Troy is B's best friend. So I'm pretty sure if Troy had him a little after hours, you gonna go to after hours at least to peep scene.
I
Yeah.
ain't go. Hey, if my
And Denzel
homeboy,
gonna be right there beside you.
if Jari, if I had it after hours, and I invited one of my homeboys because I know it's gonna be some extra ass in there. You did, yeah. I mean, but that was his girl though, so obviously, well, that's his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get. Hey, baby. Hey, Diddy said
She
stay a little later. Let's go. Let me see what he talking about. He probably just want to chop it up about the new album or
mm.
whatever the fuck the case may be. Just
Then
stay a
he
little
squirted
while.
baby
It
oil
was a
all
new
on her.
album to Baby Oil,
He
and
squirted baby oil all on her lace front.
Maybe the baby oil wasn't there when she had her little meeting. Damn.
Well,
I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this before B says something. Think about it. The Diddler had his own little alcohol brand and everything like that. So they said he ran like the whole music industry at one point in time. So then after he was stripped of his alcohol that he had, then Beyonce has hers. So there's a lot of different connections
first of
too.
all, what Beyonce got to
With
do with P Diddy?
because they said multiple videos that we watched is
And
that
it's a lot of celebrities
that
relate
multiple
that had that. Hold on, it's a lot of
um
celebrities with alcohol brands that's cool with P Diddy.
right. So my whole point, you may be perfectly right now. Thank you for putting the cherry on top.
Perfectly
Is that
right.
he controlled not only the music, but he controlled other deals that other people had. Because the dude that was on his side that died last year in August helped him control everything. Everything went through the diddler. And so her stuff
The Hitler is nuts. Stop
Yeah,
calling
hey,
his
you
name
fucking me
that.
up. I'm like, who the hell is
everything
Diddler?
everything went through him
Oh, girl.
before that happened. It's not
Look,
allegedly. This is videos after videos when you do your own research, and
I'm
Beyonce
gonna
name
say
came
this.
up multiple times.
Oh,
I'm
And
gonna say
and
this.
that's the news. Or should I
The
say, and that's the tea.
well, that's
listen,
not the tea.
listen to this. The Diddler Freaknik party was so overpopulated. He had king size beds on the basketball court at his house.
Yeah, y'all probably ain't peeped that.
Yeah, I ain't see
Yeah,
that.
you
Son
might.
really a fed without being a fed.
You feel me? Gotta
Well,
know.
Definitely had the round size king. Why the fuck you got two king size on the basketball court, G? Like what?
And I seen one Beyonce earrings on one of them beds at the foot.
You ain't see.
Damn.
they was
Yeah.
dribbling.
All right, y'all. So that brings us. We have to move on. So now it's time to talk
Now you
about
want to move
farm
on?
chores. We love farm chores. Jariel already talked about the fact that he wanted to farm one day, and
Yes,
our
sir. All
guy,
the horses.
yes, and our guy is.
16 horses.
And as
15
y'all already
carriages.
know, we have a friend down there at the ranch, and he's always sending us videos about what's going down on his farm. So as soon as I find this video, up here we go.
Damn,
We're
this
gonna go ahead
Cosby
and watch
strong.
his day, and we're gonna come back and talk
Damn, it's
about it.
kind of strong.
Good God.
It's
Dang.
time to do farm chores.
Good morning. What in the hell are y'all doing out here? Excuse me, how the hell y'all get out? Y'all still get your get your motherfucking trees acting like you Tarzan, bitch. You're gonna end up getting your little ass ate by these damn hawks. Good morning, get out. Come on, good morning, get out. Bye, bye. Have a great day. Make good decisions. Good morning. Come on. Jesus Christ. What in the hell? This is Wonder. She's my little angel. You might be wondering why her name is Wonder. Cause she a one-eye wonder. Her mama fucked her eye a little up, just took her whole fucking eye. But it don't stop her from living her. Hit them with it, girl. Stun on them hoes. Good boy. That's a good boy.
Winnie! 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 Get out! Hey! Hey, 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 hey! Hey!
Shit. Wilkie, I need you to be on your best behavior, okay? I gotta go to Syracuse this weekend and do 5 shows for the people, Wilkie. Can you act like... Can you act like you got sense? Please, you're hurting me.
You heard me.
I think B set us up for something.
I don't know if I want to have all them. No, what happened?
Because when he came back on screen, he was chasing cock. Right after the P. Diddy thing. Like, what is he?
He's been caught.
What is a cock? A turkey?
Oh my God!
Turkey is crazy. You definitely don't want to farm at all.
A cock is another word for a rooster. Cock a doodle doo.
Oh, girl, cock, rooster, roasted tough. Yeah, turkey, all the same thing. Um,
Damn.
all right, y'all. Well, that was our farm chores for today. We're gonna go right into the next topic. As some of you all may know, Denzel and I are here
Wait a
in her.
second. Wait a second. Do we have any more comments that we need to read? Don't want to sound
Yeah,
like
Gene said that you got to see the ones with the goats. So sad we missed him at the Facebook, and wow, Jock.
And Troy entered the chat. He said,
You acting like you on the circle right now.
"Well,
Troy is not entering the chat. He's watching the live.
oh, well, whatever." All right,
I'm
so
sure I entered the chat.
Hashtag best friends
really
for life.
watching the circle. I'm sick of that damn show. They just sit in the room and just type. All right, so that brings me to our next topic. So, as some of you all may know, we are down here in hurricane capital in Florida, and we do have a hurricane that's going to hit Florida this upcoming Thursday. Can you go ahead and talk about it before I had the news? Go ahead and talk about it. So, what do we do down here in Florida to prepare for hurricanes?
The Floridians go to the store and take everything off the shelves. And then after the storm hits, it has barely damage, but that's what we do down here. But and logically speaking, you want to make sure that you take 1 case of water, everything that you ain't got to put in the refrigerator, get you a little cooler. So if the power goes out, you will have stuff because sometimes you could be out of power for days, weeks, or months,
Mm,
being on the severity of the storm. And
mm,
so canned goods, get you some little Debbie's and turn them into Big Deborahs. That'd be good for you too. So one of the things is have a lot of snacks, but the bad thing about hurricane watching in Florida is you stay up and watch the whole hurricane happen, and all your snacks are gone in an hour. So that's
mm.
pretty much the long or the
All the
short.
snacks are gone in an hour. Well, what we do down here in or up here. I'm sorry, from you guys.
Oh, wait. It sounds like you've been with Kamala Harris because you changed
What
your.
we do up
Yes.
here in Chicago, we get all of our family and we go to the bathtub, and then
When they have tornadoes.
Is
the
that for
bad
the
storm.
tornado or is that for the what? The blizzard?
Oh,
Oh, that's when our tornado little alarm go off. We got those. They go off, and then we just light some candles and go to the bathroom, and then it'll be over in about a couple hours. I'm sorry, y'all might not be able to relate. Y'all get
We
real.
have tornadoes here as well because of the hurricane. So
they are. I mean, technically, a tornado is a hurricane is a tornado. It's just in the water, underwater.
Yeah,
Gene
they push
Gene
good
said
away.
to stock up on wine and white claws, and grandma
I see
said,
what the White Claw's about because the Gene be raving over the mother.
She drank the big girl White Claws. I think they like 18%.
Jari, they mid, but they do
They mid.
they mid.
Gene gonna have your head for saying that.
Mm. All
Mm-hmm.
right, you all. Let's go
But
ahead and
duck
talk
your
about.
taco.
We're going to get back on that topic, and we're going to
Okay.
read the rest of the comments. But let's see what's going on, and what's going on with this hurricane. It's supposed to hit. Um, the governor has Governor Ron DeSantis, whatever. He has issued another state of emergency. We always got an emergency, and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about it.
Today, I signed an executive order declaring a state of emergency for 41 counties. This morning, given the data that's coming in about the tracks of the storm, we've increased the number of counties to 61. If you look at the National Hurricane Center, they have put out their cone, and they're actually forecasting it to be a major hurricane by the time it reaches landfall, which is Category 3 or higher. And they've never in their history forecasted a major at this stage of development, and part of it, I think, is because there's some similarities to the track that was taken on Hurricane Michael. Yes.
All right, so that is well. You could speak on Hurricane Michael. So if they're saying, can you speak on Michael?
All right, they all run together for me. Michael, Irma, Gina, Trina,
Yeah, I don't know where they come up with these names. But
Helena.
I want that job because baby, I have the ghettoest names. Anyway, make a long story short, if the hurricane is developing like that, and let's talk about the categories, right? So
Hmm.
a category 5 was Hurricane Katrina, right? So a category 3, it's like, all right, now category 4 is like mini Katrina, and anything below a 3 is still damaging, but it's more like a really really bad
Tropical
storm.
storm.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Even though we have different categories, those categories are determined by the winds of the hurricanes. Um, which
Hurricane.
the winds bring a lot of force and stuff. But there's been some category ones that tore up a place. Louisiana got tore up with a
Yeah, anything below a 1 would be a tropical storm.
yeah.
Right?
So
It gets crazy.
it's really hard because we don't have some category threes that really didn't do anything. I believe it was Irma, and I thank God for Irma because when Irma came, I was able to get $300 in the food stamps. When Irma came, so
Shout out to Irma.
shout
Why
out to Irma.
y'all
Uh,
naming? Why y'all be
because
naming hurricanes like they pets?
I don't know. I don't know who come up with the names, but they already have every storm is
Sit,
already named.
Irma, sit. Hey, Lee, jump.
Helena.
I don't
Sabrina,
know what they be coming
pick
up
up
with
that
these names
trash.
because these hurricanes be doing damage. We need a
Oh, oh,
Deborah, Suburban, Buick. We need something large.
well,
Excavator.
they said Little Debbie turned into Big Deborah, the storm. That happened in August. The comment said, Grandma said, learn to either fly or dig a hole and hibernate with your snacks. And then Pop said, no Diddy on the bathroom thing. To use Ariel, make sure you say no Diddy next time. And Grandma said she don't like that person. She said Michael was an angel. So, he was a warring angel. And so, that's what transpired as well.
Mm.
I do want to say one last thing before on the hurricane topic. If you notice how all the hurricanes come, they come literally through the motherland or the path that was taken when the slave ships dropped off everybody. So, legend has it that our ancestors dropped a curse, in the water that
Well, damn, man, think about it.
hurricanes, which took the path from the motherland all the way to here. In every area that's been hit by hurricanes is every area that was in the slave trade. You guys can fact check me if you're ABC7 real time.
Hey, Denzel, say what's it called again? The tropical storm shit.
Tropical storm or hurricane? So the
Hurricane.
yeah,
Hurricane. Hurricane.
hurricane, hurricane,
Who?
hurricane.
Oh, hurricane. Okay. All right.
Yeah, sometimes it's accent. But you know what? That's crazy. So our ancestors basically cursed us.
Curse the waters, yes. That's what a lot of people have
They
said.
curse y'all. We don't get hurricanes. Ain't nobody tell y'all that's to live in Florida.
Well, it's enough. I mean, this and
We
this,
had them in Texas.
and I don't mean to
Right?
say this in a,
Texas.
and I'm not saying this in all a joking way, but it's enough of us in the ocean. If y'all watched enough of them movies where they put all them weights on all our ancestors and threw the anchor in the ocean, and then 5,000 slaves went with it.
Shout out to
Wakanda forever.
You know what I'm saying? No, don't say that. Cause
what?
ain't no Wakanda forever. Cause I don't think it's funny
I
at all.
said shout out to grandma.
I said Wakanda forever.
But I'm talking about slaves being drowned, and you talk about Wakanda
I
forever.
know, but they talked about the ancestors on there. Michael B. Jordan had a line when he talked about what you just said in the movie about our ancestors being thrown in the water.
Hey, hey,
There were several statues in the art
real time.
museum in that movie that goes back to our ancestors.
Okay, well, to me, Wakanda Forever, all that's comics, so I don't want to mix the
Oh
two
no, it wasn't
because it's
comic.
very, very serious. But I could see how they could have cursed the waters because there's a lot of them in there. So, that brings us to the next topic. Wait, what we talk about? What you got?
Gene said it goes boy, girl. No, yeah, boy, girl, and weird names. And then Grandma said, "What happened to African names like Obi?" And Grandma also said Igbo landing in 1803.
Mm.
1803.
All right, so that brings us to our next topic, y'all, because we're moving right along. Are you the friend that gets everyone drunk? We always have a friend. I get my best friend is that person, but we always got that friend that you can't even go into their house without even taking a shot. So, do you all have any experiences or any friends that's like, damn, every time y'all go around,
Do
y'all
parents
get
count?
drunk?
Do parents count?
Yeah,
Because every time we go around, your mom and your dad say, "Gotta get a shot. You gotta get a shot. You gotta
Chill,
get
Hey,
a
hey,
shot.
chill out on my uncle.
tread
You
lightly,
yeah.
gotta
little.
get a shot."
Actually, let's go ahead and watch this commercial break while we go ahead and find it. Oh, I can't even do it.
Nah, yeah, chill out on my uncle. Every
Yeah.
time you come around us, you gotta take a shot.
But Pop started it though every time. He's talking about, "Oh, you on that weak stuff."
We're gonna go
Mm-hmm.
ahead and watch this and come right back.
Oh, baby, we about to get us some. Look at your friend and say you got to get you some. Everybody got to get some. Man, woman, or child, you got to get you some. I don't care about what religion you with, what color, what race you with. Look at somebody and say you got to get you some.
Yeah.
Oh, nah, nah, nah.
Sacred.
Oh, nah, nah, nah.
Oh, na na na.
All right. Oh, no, no,
You drank
no.
the whole thing?
Huh?
Hey, I done
Let
drank
me
a
tell you.
whole little, you know, bottle of Cosby. You know, it's not my first time having it. It is my first time having it in this container, though. I normally get the exclusive. But that little, I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been at work all day. You know what I'm
He
saying?
said it's for
I
container.
went to practice after work. I just finished that whole little thing. I ate something before. I ain't gonna lie. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Hey, I'm feeling good. Yeah.
Mm.
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Go on get man. Look,
Well,
if
you
you in the
probably got a
city,
good
Go
10. You
get
probably
you
got a
some.
good 10 minutes for you to be slumped like the person on the
I
screen next
feel
to you.
I feel it though. That's why I'm not trying to lean back on the incline. So you feel me? I'm
The
up.
person, the person next to you on the screen, he was slumped and he leaned back and he was out like a lamp.
Yeah, you ain't
So,
y'all ain't. I know they peeped him early. Ain't nobody comment though. He definitely was asleep early.
but we do got some comments. Pop said that facts about taking the shot with him, and then Grandma said, "What? Your daddy drank? I'm shocked. DJ, you drank liquor? Question mark.
Ooh.
Uh, then Pop said, Dad Cosby, my boy.
Let's go ahead and watch. Speaking of Cosby, do you all have friends like this?
Where your cup at? Y'all know when y'all get over here, y'all got to take a shot before you come in the door, right? Yeah. That we on, like, before you come in the house, everybody got to take a shot. Why you babysitting that drink? If you scared? You need a chaser for what? You need no chaser. This ain't even chase worthy. You don't got to chase this. It's good by itself. You need no chaser. You mean a chaser? No. So you still on the same drink? That's the same cup. Cause I ain't told you nothing else. I filled it up at that line right there. You said the same line. Why? What you doing? Like you playing? You might. You shouldn't even came up here. You weren't gonna drink. We told you that before. We was drinking tonight. I'm gonna take a shot with you. That's the way I know you taking a shot or not. That's the way I'm gonna know if you gonna take a shot. And I ain't gonna put nothing but a shot. You get your shot. I'm gonna get mine. Hold on.
That's true.
This show right here. I got mine. You ready? Up to it, down to it. Those who don't do it, we drink cause we used to it. Drink, drink. Okay, you work at 6 in the morning. It ain't nothing but 10:30. You can go home at 12. Drink your little water, sleep it all off. Wake up by 5:30 and go to work. I don't understand. What's the problem? You could drink. You scared? Like you scared? You scared or something? Well, why you scared? You scared to drink? I ain't peer pressure you in that. But at the same time, like you scared almost because you drink. I don't got nothing to chase it with. I don't got no chaser. I don't got nothing like that. I got some wine. You want to chase it down with some wine? That's the only chase I got.
See, I got some wine. If you
I got the wine.
If that ain't Troy,
that's Pops too, because I got
That's
told
that's
all of that from
definitely
him.
my father, especially with those that here go my shot and here go your shot.
Here go your shot. Hey, every
Look,
time.
you remember that time he told me talking about you want something to chase with?
Nah,
He's
we
like,
don't
you
remember
can't
that
be you
time,
can't
bro.
be
You
around
trying
me.
to snitch? Nah, we don't remember that time.
Yes, you do, because you talked about me.
Nope,
And you
don't
talked about
remember.
me on Tea Time.
I don't remember.
I bet you don't. It's recorded.
You just a lightweight. It's okay.
No, I don't outdrink people
A
anytime.
lightweight, man. It's okay. You
all
new to
right,
this.
what
You
we
new to
got in the
this.
comment?
That one, where Mika at? Because she'll tell the real story.
She's unavailable.
I bet. Troy said, "Oh my God, who that's supposed to be?" It's supposed to be him. But then Pop said, "Mom the Feds." Gene said, "This is Liz." And then Troy
Yes, definitely Liz.
tag Jody Clark, and then Gene tag Elizabeth, whoever Ray, and then Pop said, "We don't chase nothing but money around here." And then Grandma said, "My ID has expired. Good night."
Oh,
Yeah.
night, grandma.
I
Grandma,
feel you.
you about to miss the good stuff. You need to stay for this. All right. Grandma, you need to stay for
She's
this.
gone. She's gone. She's gone.
She's not gonna. All right.
Pop
So,
said, "Feds watching."
all right, that brings us to our next topic, you all. We got to keep it moving. All right. So apparently, let me tell y'all the story. So down there in Mississippi, always something going down in Mississippi. Apparently, I'm gonna let the news people go ahead and tell y'all the story, but pretty much what it's just a lot going down there in Mississippi. There's a police squad called the Goon Squad, and there was some stuff that they did not too long ago that is not. They got a lot of people feeling some type of way. It's always something with police brutality, but I think this has definitely um went a little bit beyond that. So we're gonna go ahead and watch it, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about it.
Descriptions and images of police violence. We turn now to Mississippi, where 6 white former police officers who called themselves the Goon Squad have pleaded guilty to raiding a home and torturing 2 black men earlier this year, after first trying to cover up their actions. Some of the officers face life in prison. On January 24th, court records show the deputies raided a home in Braxton, Mississippi, after a white neighbor of one of the officers called them to complain there were black men staying there. The officer texted the others, quote, "Are y'all available for a mission?" That night, without a warrant, the officers burst into the home, handcuffed, beat, tasered the 2 men, Michael Corey Jenkins and Eddie Terrell Parker. Also sexually abused them with a sex toy with shouting racial slurs. One of the officers put a gun in Jenkins' mouth for a mock execution and pulled the trigger. The bullet lacerated Jenkins' tongue, broke his jaw, exited through his neck. This is U.S. Attorney Darren LaMarca last week announcing federal charges against the former officers for the attack.
But not only did they brazenly commit these acts, but after inflicting serious bodily injury by firing a shot through one of the victim's mouths, they left him lying in a pool of blood. Gathered on the porch of the house to discuss how to cover it up.
Crazy. So what happened with the other guy? Did they kill the other guy? Is he pronounced dead? Or
I don't know. We got to get more on
mm,
that
good to
story.
know.
I don't know that. So the one obviously who got shot in the mouth survived because he was in the hospital.
Hmm. So my whole thing is they ain't giving enough information on both of the victims, but I'm glad that he survived, especially getting shot in the mouth through the tongue, out the neck.
Out the
That's
neck.
gruesome.
Dang, that is like no value for life. You know,
That's steep.
like you don't even care. This person is no different than a squirrel or deer or something that you hunting. That's crazy.
And then y'all sat on the porch and talked about how y'all gonna cover it up. So y'all ain't care if y'all got seen.
No, they didn't. Wow.
Y'all
Right.
sat on these men porch and talked about. I guess they ain't care if they got seen anyway. The neighbor called it in, right?
Right.
They knew what was going on. Knew what time it
For
was.
sure.
Mm.
Definitely knew what was going on.
Then
So
y'all called yourself the Goon Squad.
what?
Police want to be gangsters all for the rest of their life so bad.
Yep. And this is
But
why we have to go
but
ahead and vote. Yeah.
but they are though. They're gangsters in blue, and that's really what the KKK was. They were the original white sheets, and so they have been gangsters. Unfortunately, legalized,
Well, if you look at
legalized.
it though, it's been more cops getting convicted than it has been criminals.
Well,
And I ain't
because
talking about no candy store robbers. I ain't talking
mm,
about no niggas that sell weed. I'm talking about criminals. Like if you peep for the past this whole year, there's been a lot of cops that's been getting exposed, going to jail, killing innocent people, all of that
It's only
stuff.
because they getting caught.
But that's my thing though. About time. Hell, they've been doing this for years on out.
they have since the white sheets, and some of them are finally getting caught, and some of them are still getting away with it. Um, Unfortunately, but as life go, we can't get them all, but we can just get a few.
Yeah. What comments do we got so we can go to this next topic that goes hand in hand with this?
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned that. I think this topic is going to set us up for the next topic. Grandma said, "Don't forget Marcellus Williams, an innocent black man, was
We
killed
already on it, Grandma.
via white nationalism. We as blacks, especially males, continue to be prey."
Mm. And Grandma, thank you for opening the next topic. Marcellus executed for a crime he did not commit. Question, question, question. So let's go ahead and talk about this case. So when it comes to Marcellus, correct me if I'm wrong, but the news is going to correct me anyway when we go ahead and play the video. Go ahead and talk about it while I get the video. 19,
We only had like pretty much laws in place for only 60 years. And so it's a highly flawed system. And so back when he committed a crime, they didn't have all this fancy stuff that we have now. And even with the DNA and everything that was submitted to them, the people who are in high places like the Supreme Court, who was appointed by presidents, did not overturn the ruling, and the evidence was not circumstantial, but the evidence was enough to overturn it, and they still let this innocent man die.
Yeah, and he died today at 6 p.m. Central Time. So we're gonna go ahead
Mhm.
and watch the news clip, and we're gonna come and talk about this because to be in jail all this time just to lose your life over a crime you didn't commit is really crazy, and it has happened very often. Thank God the Central Park Five, which Donald Trump put an ad out in the mail to get them executed. By the way, um, got out, but That don't happen with everybody like Marcellus. So let's watch it and we come right back.
This project has confirmed that just in the last hour, Marcellus Williams was executed by the state of Missouri for his conviction in a 1998 murder that he insisted he did not commit. It comes despite strong opposition, including from a top St. Louis prosecutor, as well as the family of the woman Willis was accused of killing, who said he should serve a life sentence instead of the death penalty. And as several questions still surround the case that brought his conviction. Williams' attorneys claim that the prosecution mishandled the murder weapon and had improperly struck prospective jurors because they were black. But yesterday, Missouri Supreme Court and governor ultimately refused to intervene. And tonight, the U.S. Supreme Court rejected 2 appeals to spare Williams' life over the objection of the liberal justices, Ketanji Brown Jackson, Elena Kagan, and Sonia Sotomayor. Williams is the 3rd inmate executed in Missouri and the 15th in this country this year. He was 55 years old. He will never be older because Missouri is a state and we are a country that maintains a system of official killing without mercy, even amidst evidence of innocence.
Ooh, she did that. She did that.
Ooh, she did it. She ate it
Did
up. She
that.
ate it up.
She ate
That
that whole
is,
little whoop up.
and you
She
know what? People was calling the state. People was, I mean, it was all over the internet. People tried their best, but they didn't budge. They didn't care. And unfortunately, he is,
denied him 2
well, not
appeals. Is crazy.
unfortunately for us, but for him, I'm sure he's in a much better place. And he's no longer suffering because jail is not for everybody. But it's still sad that his loved ones, had to, had to see that or had to witness that.
Wait, so he was what
Yeah.
that called? Got the death penalty?
Yeah, some states don't allow the death penalty. That's why they said Missouri. This is why it's very important for you all to vote, not just for the president, because those state officials that you vote in are the same, and them judges are the same ones that get death penalties to your loved ones.
But then at the same token, even if the state said that, oh, we are going to uphold the death penalty, but then you have the Supreme Justice, which is the over the whole United States of America, but that changed the balances when what's that man named Donald Trump implemented a couple different justices. They have the
President
ultimate.
dude, we don't get that man power on this stage. President dude, the
Yeah,
wannabe
well, that's
president
why. So
dude.
that brings us back to what we have on the screen. Make sure you all go vote. Make sure that you are registered to vote. Any comments we have before we go to the next topic?
Real quick question. I got a comment. Hold on. Quick question. So when they say execution style and they gave him the death penalty, they just shot him in the head?
No. Either it's lethal
Yo,
injection.
dumbass.
I don't even think they electrocute you no more. I think it's just lethal injection. Now.
Oh, well, that ain't execution style. I thought he got
Yes, it is, dumbass.
wow.
You
You
think they was gonna shoot the man in the head?
What do you think about when you hit execution?
you be
No, it's
watching
not
too many
about
of them
what you think.
mafia
It's
movies.
not about what you think
I
about
do
when you
watch
hear
a lot of
execution.
mafia movies. I seen some execution stuff right on Netflix not too
Yeah,
long
that's
today.
fine, but nigga, we're talking. I mean, brother,
Oh,
we're
you
talking
must be
about.
talking about no, no.
It's the US. They not gonna do it like
Loud and
that. They're
air.
gonna be classy with it, but it's
Yeah,
still
you wild as hell for thinking they shoot him in the head. You fucked me up.
Hey, look, they
They do
do it.
that
They
to
do it. They
versus.
do it in Saudi Arabia.
Well, this ain't
They
Saudi
do it
Arabia.
in Mexico.
This
Hey,
ain't
you said,
Mexico.
hey, I ain't gonna lie to
Those are
you. Whatever you
countries
just
that have
said,
different
hey,
laws.
they did it very nice. I'm sure he didn't feel a thing, but it does not matter. He still died.
He feels something when they put the.
No, the way they do it now, y'all gotta watch the YouTube video. They don't feel nothing. It's like going to sleep, like having like putting you to sleep.
Oh, like anesthesia.
Yeah, like they do the dogs at the pet store. When you got to take the dogs, you can't afford
Not
the
at the
service.
pet store. I hope Petco ain't out
Not
here
the pet
killing
store.
dogs.
Oh, you're like, ooh.
Go ahead, but you get them.
Let me read the comments right there while we get ourselves together.
All right, let's go.
Grandma said, oh, well, let me go back up. Welcome, Jeray, to the live, aka chat, like B would say. Glad to have you on, Jeray. We need you on the screen next time. Put that on your calendar, please.
Cool.
Grandma said most of them are slow, retarded. I have them in my classroom. They got papers. They are selected, interviewed, and hired. Grandma also said, allegedly, do we have laws or is that another farce? Pop said, deep. And Grandma said a white cop shot a black male 16 times in 9 seconds. The same governor of Missouri overturned the guilty sentence. And then grandma said WW have supreme criminals. And then Pop, I think Pop tried to say shaking my head, but it looked like shimmy at the same time. I'm not really sure. And then Grandma also said lethal injection. And then Grandma said stop calling my grandbaby retarded. So it's only two of y'all on here, so I'm not really Grandma guessing. I gotta guess which one. Who calling somebody retarded?
Okay, end of the day, damn.
Sorry, I might have said it.
Oh, so you need a behind whipping. And then Grandma said they hang people in the state of Washington. Every state with a death penalty is different. And then Pop said, Vaughn, sorry, it's the Cosby talking.
Hey, I'm feeling it. I ain't even gonna lie.
I told you, Tippy.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna get to our next topic. We're just gonna get all of the touchy things out the way because I know Grandma gotta teach tomorrow. So Grandma, after these next two things we talk about,
Me too, Granny.
because
Me
we only
too.
got 4 left. So the next thing that we need to talk about is this, and this is very, very important. That's why it says, how do you feel about this? I came across this the other day, and I thought it was very, very interesting. It was who seemed to be, not obviously African American, arguing about the fact that Black people create most of the crime in the United States. However, we are not even half of the population. We're a very small percentage. So it's very, very interesting. So we're going to go ahead and watch the video. I think this was a really, really good conversation, and it brought myself a lot of education, and I think it brought everyone who watched it a lot of knowledge and education that we're not necessarily taught in school. So let's go ahead and watch this, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about it as soon as I can figure it out. Right here. Oh no, this is not it. Hold on.
All right.
Jario, talk. Shit.
Talk. 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 Talk.
Mm. Mm.
Talk. Talk.
We rep the Thetas.
I'm mad we can't see the comments, y'all. I really would like to be a part of what y'all talk about.
Mom said watching with your dad because mine lagging.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's
Yeah,
go ahead
I
and
don't
watch
know.
this video, y'all. It's going to be a
Wow.
little bit lengthy, but I just got an order. Okay, it's going to be a little bit lengthy, but I want y'all to pay attention. We're going to come back and talk about it. It's on the screen. Sorry. All right.
Americans, about 13 to 14% of the population.
Yes,
about
I know
half
this.
of all prisoners are Black.
Exactly.
So Blacks commit more crimes than whites do. They commit more murders, they commit more arsons, they commit more kidnappings. For example, Blacks are 13% of the population and they commit 58% of all the murders. That's not a war on drugs, that's a culture problem.
Okay, so let's talk about that culture. Black people have been legislatively subjugated up until 1965. I'll give it, honestly, it's later, but let's just say 1965. You do not think that 10 generations of legislative subjugation and slavery during that time, 4,000 Black men, women, and children are lynched as the result of race riots in this country? You do not think that these things have a lasting effect? We have had 10 generations of subjugation and 4 of legislative freedom.
Of course they have an impact, but it's more on you to explain why things got worse since the Civil Rights Act. More violent, less fathers around, poorer. Why is that? So,
because of mass incarceration and the unfair criminalization of Black men.
But let's just take murders, for example. Why Blacks are 13% of the population and commit 58% of the murders? Why is that?
Because people in affluent and whiter neighborhoods are not being policed at the same rate. There are more police.
I'm talking about dead bodies. There's no, we're not talking about policing, we're talking about murders. Why are so many Blacks committing murders outside of their population?
Okay, let's take it back to some history.
I'm curious for an answer to that question.
I'm going to give you one. So let's go to redlining. Okay, redlining.
Redlining
yes.
is why so many Blacks are killing each other?
No, let me finish my claim.
Okay.
And then you can respond. Is that okay? Okay, so redlining, federally mandated or sustained by the FHA, right? Separating Black Americans to specifically impoverished and relegated areas of the country. We are incapable of buying homes and putting equity into neighborhoods with lower crime rates and better educational systems. We do not have access to things that would uplift and help our community, when you are put in an environment that promotes and reinforces social and economic inequality, you become desperate and are forced to do things that maybe don't align with your values.
But what you're making an excuse for a lot
Now,
of murder,
when you
and
have
a lot of stealing,
a high concentration of a subjugated people in one area.
If you were right, when blacks in America did not have the same rights they had today, they were less murderous, there was less break-ins. Why is that?
So I'm sorry, are you trying to say that blacks thrive under subjugation?
No, I'm not. I'm saying I'm asking you the question. The data shows they were actually better in the 1940s. It was bad, it was evil. But what happened? Something changed.
Look how they
committed less crimes.
Maybe they were afraid. I mean, 4,000 black men, women, and children were killed in violent lynch mobs.
If that's your explanation, but
racial terror permeated American culture for hundreds of years.
Black America is worse than it has been
that
in the
affected
last 80 years.
the generational psyche of an entire group of people?
No, I'm sure it did. I'm not discounting that. I'm just trying to understand, why is it the more social welfare we've done, so we've spent $20 trillion on uplifting black communities, $20 trillion, and black Americans are poor. We've done everything that's been asked.
You haven't done everything that's been asked, though.
Great society,
because what is being
stamps,
asked,
subsidized housing, Medicaid, public schooling, subsidized college. We're talking about $20 trillion that has been spent on the Great Society, and yet black America is poorer, more murderous, more dangerous. So there's an explanation. I'm asking you to
but we are
explain
not
that
asking for handouts. We are asking for equity.
Hold on,
and
what
part
is
of
that? What
equity
does equity mean?
is
You mean taking
allow-
from other people?
Excuse me, it means
Hold on, keep it going.
Hell no, cut it back on.
Oh, hell no.
60. Like, black people did not have rights 60 years ago. I feel like a lot of people tend to forget that. Like, on my dad's birth certificate, it says Negro, not black. My granddad is from Mississippi and couldn't walk into the front door of a store that he went to all the time. He had to go through the back. Like, think about all the people you know over 60 years old. They were born during a time where black people did not have rights. Black people were not looked at the same as every other human being. They were looked at as less than. And then people in today's society want to be like, well, y'all have rights now, so y'all should just shut up about them. Like, imagine that. 60 years is not a long time. It's not. Like, people just forget that. And I just was talking to my family about that this morning. It was like 60 years ago.
All right, y'all. That was a lot of information. So,
man, that made me want to go shoot somebody at white school up.
Oh my God.
Chill out. Hey, I'm a teacher.
Allegedly.
You got black school.
I don't give a fuck. There's little white kids around there. Don't do shit.
Nah, I'm talking about PWI.
But you know what I'm saying? Ain't that crazy? I mean, that brought light to me. I didn't even realize that it's only been 60 years.
I don't think that's
even
what.
care about the 60 year thing.
Yeah, the
I'm
60.
real stuck on. I'm still stuck on how dude really just tried it with Shorty and she held.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I felt so bad because at one point I saw that she carried herself very well,
definitely.
but at one point it seemed like she was about to cry because she was just so upset. Like she wasn't even trying to listen.
She was passionate about what she was saying, and he clearly had it in his head already on what he thought. So he really wasn't trying to hear her out. He was just trying to get out what he felt already. And he wasn't giving her a chance to say what she was saying. And everything
he only had one fact.
Everything she said, he was trying to rebuttal it and belittle it. Like, no, bro, that's not what I'm saying. Did I say that? Talking about what is equity? You know what I mean, bro.
And that's the thing. And the main thing I took from that was, and as we say all the time, when you're having a discussion with someone, sorry, my voice cracking. If you are having a discussion with someone and you are getting the upper hand, they tend to try to over with the same thing that was brought before. I mean, that's all he did was try to keep, this is the murders. So that's why y'all do the murders. That's why y'all do that. That was his main thing. And when you are beat in an argument, the only, and I'm gonna say, not saying his point was valid, but I'm gonna say it as an example. If the point that you feel that you're saying is valid, that's the only thing I'm gonna keep repeating and trying to find a way to talk around. So
Mm-hmm.
man, I'm
You're
thankful
gonna
that
try to
we have
capitalize on what he was saying, which
exactly.
he wanted to
But did you
key
hear what
in
he
on.
said? We were better in the 1940s, was it
Mm-hmm.
1840?
But
Where,
you just got to think about his
basically, when
age.
we didn't have rights, we were better.
How old? You got to think about his age as well. His people was probably born back then when they was whipping. Say when all that stuff was happening back in the day. I'm not gonna get into it, but when all that stuff was happening back in the day, his parents was probably a part of the motherfuckers who was doing it. You know what I'm
If it
saying? So
wasn't his
sorry,
parents, it
excuse
was
my
his
language too,
grandparents for
Facebook.
sure, and I'm sure them niggas
Grandparents for
still alive.
sure. Either way, somebody in your family put that thought in your head, fam. You don't look like you like 50,
Yeah,
60.
no,
You
he
you
was
you can
And
push
now
for
look,
40.
I'm
that
gonna
was
put it
talk.
like this. Look, I'm gonna put it like this, and that's the last thing I'm gonna say on this topic. That is the difference between how white people our age or older has been raised, and some even a little younger, and probably some that's still growing up as of now. It's a tradition for them to hate us. Not saying all, but a lot of these white families, they are taught to hate us, and we're taught to fear them. Well, not taught to, but and I'll
Cautious.
put it there. We're taught to fear them, and they're taught to hate us. They want to be the alpha, and they want us to be the pups, pretty much. And until we speak up like she spoke up right then and there, and she stood her ground on it. And I'm not talking about just her, talking about us as a unit, as a full race, until we learn and realize and accept and fight for our actual rights, we always gonna be, the minority. We always gonna be looked at as the problem in America
Yeah,
because that's what they portray us as being. That's what they've written the script for us to be. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Talk about
agreed.
you spent trillions of dollars, however many trillion he said, trillions of dollars
gave
to
us
give us what?
Medicaid.
You gave us stuff. You gave us
Jay,
stuff to
that
make sure that we couldn't elevate. Make
that
sure
boy
that we
said
only
Medicaid
we took the
and
little
food
chips that y'all
stamps.
gave us because we came here with nothing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
listen, and this will be a topic all day, and we got to move on. But not only did you give us Medicaid, not only did you give us whatever you built in our communities, but you also gave us the payday loan places, the renter centers,
The
get,
liquor stores, the
yeah, the
tobacco
liquor
stores.
stores. They get us like they put so much in our communities to keep us in that cycle. So you didn't give us the resource centers. You barely gave us libraries. So
Hmm.
with that being said, and the libraries that you did give us, you took the books out of it. So it's not like you gave us much. You gave us what you wanted, not necessarily what we needed. Again, she
Exactly.
said that she didn't ask for handouts. Now I can get Black History, but we're not gonna. That's the difference. We wait till February. So we're gonna go
Oh
ahead. Go ahead
no.
and read the comments, and then we're gonna move on to the next topic.
Black History is every day, and Ronald Reagan is one of the ones who started some of the things that we're talking about right now. So we go back to one of the comments that Grandma said, retarded guy, 1865, the 13th Amendment. Grandma also said, you don't respect the civil rights. And Moss said, white people benefit off everything he said, which is definitely very true. And Grandma did said that the making of the ghetto, forced poverty, the 13th Amendment is a system designed to keep blacks incarcerated. Again, how many non white people have served time or been executed for a crime they did not commit? Ooh, zero. All right. And then 1960, segregation, 1968 to 1970, multicultural education. The New Jim Crow by Michelle Alexander. We were denied education. We had jobs of servitude. Mobs were running through our communities, killing our people, even graveyards. Huh, our races. That is very true. We had an incident in Florida about that. And then Ma said, not February. Oh, grandma said, oh, she up late tonight. She said, medicine does not try to cure our diseases. We are continuously mourning.
Mm. That's deep, y'all. So this gonna get us to our next topic, and I love this next topic, and I'm glad that this is the next topic because which parent are you? We're gonna watch a video, and basically all parents parent different. So we're gonna figure out which parents are you. Some people will say that white people parent their kids different than black people, but it's always fun. You go to any comedy show, it's always a race joke. So this is a video of a young lady imitating how different parents react now that kids are back in school and they are starting to, get their feet wet and they may get in trouble a little bit in the classroom. She talks about the difference between parenting, and then we gonna watch the video and then we gonna come back and talk about it. And damn, I was trying to be slow. Come on, y'all, talk about it. Y'all parents. All right, here we go. Never mind. Here we go. We're gonna go ahead and watch the video and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about it. Enjoy. Oh, somebody talk to me.
Grandma said that I am the sleeping parent. Good night.
Oh,
Good
all right,
night for
Grandma.
real
Yes,
this time,
thank you.
Grandma. Go to sleep.
All right, y'all. We're gonna watch this, come back and talk about it, and then after this, we do our sports minute, and that's it.
Sports minutes.
All right, let's
4
roll.
minutes, and then we got an
Olivia's pretty
inspiration
much
minute. We
failing
got
in
that something for
everything.
y'all.
She has a 45.
45.
Yes, ma'am, 4-5.
Wow, Liv.
Mom! Yes, she likes to sit in the back of the class and don't listen with her head down and earphones in blasting.
Mom, she's barely comes to work. She's lying. She don't even teach us. I'm so sorry, Miss Handkerchief.
No, you're fine.
I
understand.
Work on it, and I'm gonna make sure that she have her head on straight. I'm gonna cook her a good dinner tonight, and in the morning she's gonna have a good breakfast. So she
Well,
can
hopefully
come to school
that
and
helps,
do
because right
better.
now she's failing
I'm
in
so
class,
sorry for
and
this
I don't
I'm
think
so
breakfast could
sorry.
probably save her.
Jim Marcus comes in my classroom bumping NBA
Bring your
YoungBoy
ass over
very
here.
loud
Get
every
your
single
bitch
day,
ass over
and he's
here.
also failing my class with a 52.
A 52?
Yes, ma'am.
We definitely gonna see about that.
Sure you do.
Why you?
Wait a second, Mom. Don't beat her.
Out, bitch. Yeah, Mama, that lady lying, bro. I didn't raise you to be like that. Bro. I'm taking that phone. I'm taking everything. You ain't watching shit on the TV, nothing. Matter of fact, you probably won't even goddamn eat. Who? Got me up here at this schoolhouse because you want to act a goddamn fool and not get your lesson. I'm one call away.
Yes,
when he get to
ma'am.
doing that shit in your classroom, just call me.
Yes,
I'm on
ma'am,
my
I
way.
sure
And I'm going to embarrass your motherfucking ass in front of the whole goddamn
All
class.
right, have a good day.
Yeah, I love them parents.
Yeah, they don't get playing. Don't
Knock
get
his ass out.
All right, so that's just a little bit of fun, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. We're coming up on our last couple topics. We're gonna get into our sports minute. Why don't you all go ahead and tell us a little bit about what's going on in sports, and I have a short video clip.
Wait, hold on. Before y'all get into that, first you didn't let us comment on what type of parent we were. Before you go
Oh,
forward.
okay, all right. I'm sorry. What type of
Now, I will say I have a daughter. And I just know the type of things she's going to get into in school. I teach kids, so I know. I'm gonna have a little more professional ass whooping approach to my parent conferences rather than the curse. You know what I'm saying? How she was cursing, but definitely I'm gonna get your ass later. Just know I'm gonna get your ass later, and I may just say that in the parent report card conference pickup,
But you
whatever
know
the
what I
fuck it
just
is.
noticed, not to cut you off? I didn't know
No,
that
I
your
was done.
child can go to the same school that you teach at.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So you'll be able,
Yeah.
you
The
still in.
teasers went to our school and the pageants went to our school, and they parents coached there in the
I mean,
Reynolds.
I've never realized it in school, that maybe that may have been a thing. But I noticed that, like, a lot of teachers, they kids go to school with them. And it's
I ain't
crazy.
gonna lie to you. My daughter not going to school with me because it's just not like
Conflict of interest.
in my opinion. Everybody may think different, but of course she gonna do her thing wherever she go. But I don't want it to be just so happens she don't want to be quiet when the command is given. Now y'all want to text me talking about Dakota Bear. I mean, well, I'm talking about Dakota Bear. Dakota don't want to be quiet in class. Can you come talk to her? Hell no, I got a class to teach myself. So that's just my take on that and my
Yeah.
opinion on that. But everybody thinks different.
Mm. Yeah, I think that I thought that was interesting when I found out about that. But that's cool though. But I do understand where you're coming from. I wouldn't want nothing to do with it either. All right, you all. Do we have any comments from our last topic before we go into our sports minute?
Yes, Jeray said they love to take a phone, rolling eye emoji. Like you wasting your own money.
She said it's shots.
I know she ain't. I know she ain't talking about what I think she talking about.
And then Ma said, "Your daddy used to come sit in the classroom, all seeing eye, laughing emoji." And then Ma also said,
Boy, you so used to watching The Circle.
which parent are y'all? So we heard about Vaughn. Now we want to hear from Jariel. What parent will you be?
I probably wouldn't be neither one of those parents. I ain't gonna lie. Or I say I'd be a mix of both. Really, I wouldn't be the first parent, but I also wouldn't be the second parent in full. But I
In
mean,
full. There you go. Good way to
in
put that. In
full,
full.
because every kid need a nice stern ass whooping for sure. At some point in their life, I ain't met one kid to this day in my a lot of years of life. We ain't gonna put my age out there.
47.
Met a kid.
It's all on social media, but go
I
off.
haven't met a kid that doesn't deserve a ass whooping because kids they gotta learn.
Just a good ass whooping. Just one.
So I think that kids need the guidance in a verbal way, and I think they need guidance sometimes in a physical way. Is what it is.
What about you? What type of parent would you be?
I'm 10 out of
Ignorant. Ignorant.
absolutely.
Vaughn said ignorant.
If I gotta leave my meeting at home or whatever I'm doing to come to the school, it's over with.
To
Over
the
with.
Look, but hey,
schoolhouse.
I
and
went
they
do
gonna
that one
handcuff
time
your
and embarrassed.
ass. They're going to handcuff your ass in that office and walk your happy ass right on out. Don't let the people send your ass off. I'll call the police
But
quick on the parent.
you know what's funny though? The police can beat us, but our own parents can't. Let that sink in.
Ooh,
Oh,
shit. I wish I had another shot of Cosby. I got another bottle,
Yeah,
but I ain't drinking
yeah,
tonight.
that was deep, y'all. But
Wait. Jeray said that Jariel, you are 30. You old. She didn't say this part. You old. But then Jeray also said, two eyes at the end of your name is sassy. By the way.
who got eyes at the end of their name?
He's talking about you. You the only one with two eyes at the end of your name.
Oh, two eyes at the end of my name. Hey,
all right, y'all. Let's bring us to our last topic of the night. Let's get into sports.
He
Wait,
hating right now.
Wait, no, wait,
We
wait,
gotta,
wait.
we gotta, gotta, we have a good transition. We had good transitions all night. There is a new trend on TikTok when it comes to sports. It's called BTA, where the sports teams are taking the belt out, showing that they are beating the other teams. You know what? What?
No one knows that.
Yes, they do. It's all on TikTok. And
belt to anus.
we had one of our groups. They did it on Saturday. They actually took the belt out before the game and was saying it was from the BTA.
Okay. Well, that's great. So what else is going on in sports?
Go ahead and play the video.
All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and watch this sports video that I just went ahead and put downloaded. I don't know what's going on. I think somebody scored a touchdown. It is football.
Just shut up and play the video.
God damn. I really was trying to figure it out so I could talk about it.
BTA mean belt to ass.
Yes, I wasn't gonna get in trouble for $20.
Oh, y'all do good. Okay, y'all know all the abbreviations. I need to catch up.
But he on TikTok though, watching the wrong things.
The Beyonce at them freak parties and shit.
He too busy trying to figure out when Beyonce dropped a new video. And I
Hey
ain't talking
Vaughn, you
about
better
music.
stop, because the next thing you know is gonna say Vaughn has been removed from the group chat.
And he gonna block me so I can't call him because he know I'm gonna call him.
You can call me and I'll put it on speaker.
Put it on
all right,
speaker.
y'all. Let's watch the video. We're gonna come back and talk about it.
No, we can't. You gotta do something.
What happened? Oh my gosh. Yo, we got too much going on. All right, y'all. So let's get into the sports video. And I think there's a couple touchdowns, and we're gonna come back and talk about them.
5, come on. Dumps it off to Travis Hunter. They's moving. Let's get it. 3rd and 1, QB sneak. And they get it. First and goal. What's the play? Handoff. Running back. And they stuff it. Second and goal. Looks like another run. They're pushing, and he's in. Colorado scores first. Oh yeah, Coach Prime hyping them boys up. Defense got to come up. See if we go with the kick. And we is good. Right down the middle. Let's get it.
And my boy.
First down. First and 10. Looks like a run. Holding. That was a first and goal. Handoff. Ball's out. Travis Hunter knocks the ball out. Wait. Oh my God. Oh my God. They're rushing the field. The game's not over though. They're rushing the field. They got to review it. Oh my God. Ball is out. Ball is out. The game's going to be over. Look at Travis gets low. The ball's out right there before it gets in. Boom. Ball out right there. This will be a huge play if this stands. That boy Travis made the play of the game. Let's see. Ball's out right there. Game's over. Game. Yes! They win!
Them Colorado boys own that this year.
I don't know what they doing. Well, because they were
They
behind.
say no face, no case.
They scored on a Hail Mary to go into overtime. Deion Sanders' sons, both his sons, actually play for him. As well.
Don't waste your time trying to explain it to him. Explain to him after the show.
You're right about that. So that was a great comeback from behind and a well-needed victory for Colorado. And so for all the haters, they have to wait another week for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo to lose another game. Did you watch the game, Jari?
I only watched the highlights. I didn't catch the game. I was working that day.
Listen, the game was
not working. That was my birthday. I was out.
The game was so hot, my grandma called me the next day.
Not the grandma.
Yeah, she called me the next day and she said, "Child, did you watch the game?" And I said, "Oh, I fell asleep." And she said, "Ooh, that game was off the chain, kid." And she was telling me to watch the highlights too because I missed the game too. But looking at the highlights, it was really good to see how a team can just continue to stay together and still fight when it showed that they probably wasn't going to win the game.
You want to know what the biggest thing I got out of the game? The biggest lesson and breakthrough that I got out of that game was that defense wins championships.
Facts.
Just remember that.
Offense wins games, but defense wins championships.
Offense don't even win games. Hell, the Bears just went up 21 points straight. Well, not just, but first game they went up 21 points straight defense. And for those that don't know, a touchdown with the extra point is 7 points. So they made 3 touchdowns on defense. Let's put it like that.
You kick. You kick it. Like you either kick it or go for it, which you're going for too. So the kicker comes on the field and he kicks the ball.
I said explain that shit to him off camera.
You did. He was asking questions though.
Other news. The Bears suck.
WNBA, the rookie of the year.
They gave it to Caitlin, didn't they?
They did.
I mean, you expect that. Trip dubs, man, shit. You can't beat that when you talk about.
Yeah, but they went to the playoffs and got their ass spanked in the first round.
That doesn't matter. We're not talking about team things.
What they say, BTA.
Rookie player of the year. What?
They put BTA.
Bro, you're talking about a team who wasn't supposed to make the playoffs.
BTA game.
Yeah, BTA, belt the ass. I'm not saying that. I'm saying don't try to pin her getting her ass beat in the first round to her rookie of the year win.
I ain't say nothing about that. I just said they got belt to ass in first.
Man, look, Shorty, she deserved that shit.
First round.
Because I don't know how many women I have heard of scoring. And like I said, I haven't done my research either. But just me being in the age I am, triple doubles. Come on, bro.
So,
As a
but
rookie,
what about Miss Angela Reese?
hey, I love her. If I was 6'7", baby, I'll shoot my shot.
Well, too bad you're 5'6".
Ooh, hey, you right. Hey, you right as hell. I'm 6 foot, bitch. I'm sorry. Excuse my language.
Boy, you about to get hung next time you.
Well, we always appreciate our sportsmen. And do we have anything else before
Wait, we went.
Yeah, he wild. He
We was finna
wild.
talk
We
to
ain't even
Vaughn
get
about him
into
and
it
his
for
team
real.
to see how
Dang.
his team is
Okay,
going
but I'm
on.
just saying, it's 11:43. Did you know that?
Yeah, I see what time it is, but we want to talk give Vaughn his credit because Vaughn is a coach.
Got to
As
give
well.
Zell his credit because he's a coach.
Right. So we will talk about you all's own separate professions the whole damn show. That'll be a lot. Because then now we got to talk about Jariel. Now we got to talk about me. It's just too much.
We were talking about sports.
Hey.
Well,
We want to talk about. We want to give credit out to
but
Vaughn.
no, you all,
Very,
and I know you all say coach, but honestly, I think it's deeper than that. Like, I've seen, on a serious note, and I got to make it very quick. I've seen Tyvon in the pictures and the videos and how his team responds to him. It's more like a father figure, I really think, and a mentor, like a either big brother for you, maybe father, right? Tyvon, they might look at him more of a big brother, but or even a father. I don't know like his age group, but I know the group that you actually coach. So it's more than just coaching; it's mentorship, and I love to see it because I do feel like it's literally a family on that field. And although I'm not into sports, I can see when a team and it's a lot of love that goes into it. So what
Mm-hmm.
you all go out there and do is really really inspirational because those kids for them, that's just like that's their safe haven. And I do realize that when I'm watching the sports and seeing how those kids react because they literally have a good time. So kudos to you all for going out there and making a difference and being in a lot of instances father figures in a lot of these young boys' lives. So that's good. So congratulations.
Definitely, definitely appreciate you. Appreciate you on that part. That's
Oh,
why I teach as well too. I teach because of that reason as well. Because I mean, academics is pretty easy, but being able to reach those kids who, don't get that love at the crib, like you said, it's more for me. The younger kids at school, father figure, big brother, possibly. They don't know my age until the end of the year, but depending on how you
There you go.
allow me to speak, and then as far as the coaching part, it's more of the big bro, you know, could be father figure as well because I'm gonna keep it a buck with you at all times. That's just how it goes, and
and they need that. Some people don't have that structure at home, so I do appreciate that point. At that point, and although I'm not like super into sports, I see what it does for people. Sometimes for people that's their everything. That's their home away from home. That's their outlet to relieve stress or to
yeah,
just feel like they're meant to be something in life because that was God's given talent that they have. So I do appreciate that because it's just like dancing. It's just that one's, I mean, I guess you can call dance a sport if you want to, but at the end of the day, like what y'all do, it's amazing. I do it. I have done it in a dance light, but a sports light that takes a lot. Like I be seeing it on the field, and especially here in Florida, I couldn't be out there 2 minutes. It's too damn hot. But just in general, like I saw a game recently and all that tackling and stuff. I don't really like. I think it's very very dangerous, but they go out there and they do it and they be motivated and they get tackled or they get hurt, then they get up and they do it again. And to me, that's like life. Football has a lot to do with life. How many times have we got tackled and knocked down, but we continue to get up and we do it again? And that's kind of what I related to. So
for
that's
sure. That's
yeah.
a
You know
that's a
what's
big
funny,
thing.
Vaughn? I went to the Dollar General and I ran into one of my students. He's like 23 now, and we was just chopping it up. He very successful now. He's a GM at Wingstop, and he was just telling me he wished he would have listened to me more when he was in my class. And he's like he's trying to get his life back together, but he said he remembers some of our conversations that we had when
Man,
he was a senior in high school.
Yeah, you're really giving your
That's
age there.
big.
hey, you definitely
I
tell.
said he's
Hey,
22.
I
I'm
was
not
about
that
to
much
say,
older than him.
You a decade older, over a decade. So, with that being said,
Damn, you
do
old as
we have?
hell.
Yeah, old as hell, not 35. So
I am not 35.
Yeah,
34.
don't do him
Right.
like
All
that.
right, y'all. So
Wait. We got a comment.
okay, go ahead and read the comments, and then we gotta go to
Ray
the
Williams
inspiration.
said first. Well, we kind of had some inspiration.
Ray like Raekwon
Wait, I don't know. What's Ray's last name?
Williams.
Well, then that's him.
Oh, that is Raekwon.
He said that he said first round still going. She got two game tomorrow.
Oh, she got
Oh,
game tomorrow.
so she only
Uh,
lost 2 games. I ain't even know, and I'm just listening to y'all. Y'all don't know what the hell y'all be talking about sometimes.
Well, nobody's
we'll
nobody.
talk
Who's
about
y'all?
it.
There's only
We'll
one
talk
person
about
that
it in
said
2
something.
weeks.
That was Jariel with the two
We'll be
eyes.
talking about it in 2 weeks. They got their ass blown out. Ain't no way they win.
It was
All
one
right, two
game.
weeks. So weekly inspiration.
You kind of had the weekly
Oh, I
inspiration
got the weekly
with the
inspiration.
life. We're gonna pass it on to Jariel for the weekly inspiration.
I feel like we covered a lot of things that had to do with politics. We had covered a lot of things that had to do with Black history, history overall. We're covering a lot of things in these talks that has to do with our future, what's potentially going to happen, what we will be facing. I mean, we talked about Project 2025. We talked about Trump, and we talked Kamala. Talked about these crazy white people that's killing these blacks. X, Y, and Z is just a lot of things that we cover in these sessions. I mean, I'm not even gonna say sessions, but inside of these lives that we want y'all to make sure that y'all understand what the message is at the end of the day. We're not here to take a stand. What we need to do is take action. Um, so my, quote word of the day would definitely be unity. Um, we need to make sure that we are looking after one another, whether it's directly, indirectly, whether you say a prayer for all black people, say a prayer for all minorities. I mean, it don't have to just be black people. If you want to pray for the whites, that's good as well. We not racist on here. But unity is everything. And we've been taking a stand for years on and years out. But are we taking action? We can, say what we want to say. We can talk to as many people as we want to talk to. But if we're not taking action, it's just empty hopes and dreams. So
Right.
I definitely recommend and commend y'all to take action on your rights. Your rights as a inequality as a U.S. citizen. It's not impossible. It won't be easy, but if we can all come together and figure out what is the action that we want to take. Hopefully, as peaceful as possible. We don't promote violence on here, but being able to, basically get what should have been ours 60 years ago when we supposed to get rights in the first place. So just I mean, it should strike a fire under you to know that we've only had an actual voice for 60 years, and less than that. Even to this day, I mean, to me, the goon squad that walked in on these two men, they violated every right, every human right that these men had, and tried to unlive them. So, that just upsets me, and it should upset y'all as well. That's just one of the many things that we talk about on this platform. So, biggest thing is, like I said, unity is definitely the spotlight for this week, and taking action, not a stand.
All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all so much. We will see y'all next Tuesday, and we're gonna be on time. So make sure y'all on time. We're gonna try to get y'all in and out in an hour. But this week, again, it's just so much that's going on in the world. So we just got to make sure we go ahead and talk about it. So Jario, you can go ahead and close us out, and then we'll be good to go.
Well, hell, you already closed us out. We appreciate y'all tapping in. See you next Tuesday with Mo T, and y'all gonna do the time. Let's do it.
Whoop, whoop.